Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another StarCraft 2 cast with me, District StarCraft. And as some of you may notice, we are once again using the After Hours Gaming League overlay. But this is offline, this is on my YouTube channel, and that is absolutely correct. You know, some of you may know that I do casting for After Hours Gaming League now on Sundays. And you know, I live in Sweden, I live in Europe, and in NA in the US, they apparently have something called daylight savings. We have that in Sweden too, of course, but at another date. So, you know, I was supposed to be casting at 9 p.m. CET, but since, you know, with all the daylight savings going on in the US, I was 1 hour late to my casting live, and you know, I had no idea about the daylight savings time. It just never occurred to me. So I missed it live, so we're doing it offline instead. But, you know, the good thing about that is that it's 1080p 60 FPS, so, you know, not gonna complain about the quality at least. But either way, let's start it off by introducing our players. In the bottom left side of Expedition Lost is our orange Zerg player. It is Big Green Tufu. And he's representing Tableau software, by the way. And I've casted Tableau software, I think, 2 times now? I don't know, at least 1 time. I've seen Big Green Tufu's name before, it's kind of cool. And in the top right side, our blue Protoss player, it is Dark Lord Fox, representing Palantir. So this is Palantir versus Tableau software right here. I've never casted these guys before, so it's going to be great fun to do it. But Big Green Tufu, on the other side of the map, has been going for that extractor first, and is now going for the spawning pool. So it's going for a very safe, but potentially aggressive opener as well. While Dark Lord Fox is going for that Nexus first, and kind of worries me a bit that he still hasn't dropped his gateway, because he spotted the spawning pool, he saw the geyser as well, so we'll see if Big Green Tufu can make anything happen with these early Zerglings coming out. And Tableau software and Palantir, I know these replays may be a bit late, but I've been really busy with a lot of school stuff, so I'm sorry if these replays are a bit late. It's currently Wednesday, and I was supposed to have casted these live Sunday, so I'm doing my best to get them up as quickly as possible. But Dark Lord Fox here is going for a Forge expand, so I was expecting a gateway to come down, but no, he's instead going to go for that Forge. And Big Green Tufu, he's now scouting this out, and I think he regrets that he didn't build any Zerglings, because he's currently only building a Queen and nothing more. I assume he's going to go into droning, an Overlord. Oh, a supply blocked, so. But yeah, Dark Lord Fox, I would say, is in a good position right now. He is completely walled off here, because he spotted that spawning pool. Oh, is that actually a full wall off? I don't know. He's playing out a bit risky here, if that is the case. That this is not a full wall off. I don't think that it is. But yes, expansion is going to be finished at around the same time as our Zerg players expansion. So I would say our Protoss players is in a good position. I don't know in what leagues these guys are. I don't know if there's a huge skill difference. Sometimes that can happen in After Hours Gaming League, so I don't really know. But I think if there is one, we will find out pretty soon. I see now that the health bars are actually set to always on, which is what I'm playing with, but not the most pleasing to the eye when you're watching a replay. So I'm gonna change that to the second one. But either way, Dark Lord Fox starting up his 790 score and a setup right now. He's going pretty greedy. The setup is very late, and I don't know, Big Green Tufu just had a lot of chances to deal a lot of damage. See, now Dark Lord Fox is trying to chrono boost this out right now, so he knows that he's playing it out a bit risky, very greedy. But Big Green Tufu, fortunately, is only droning heavily, or as heavily as he possibly can on these 2 bases. So Dark Lord Fox is a bit lucky there. But I'm curious, we should be seeing some kind of tech come down from Dark Lord Fox pretty soon. Either Stargate, Robotics, or a Twilight Council. You know, around the 6-minute, 5:30-minute mark is when you see that. But so far, nothing has been dropped from Dark Lord Fox. Instead, building that sentry, and I don't think he just has enough gas to go for something right now. Tech heavy. So we're gonna see what he decides to do later on. Right now, he's chrono boosting out the warp gate, but he hasn't started any more gateways, so that's pretty interesting. We'll see what he does with that later on. Big Green Tufu right now, going to start up the Evolution Chambers and the Roach Warren, I assume. Gonna drop that, there we go, there's the Roach Warren. So standard stuff from Big Green Tufu. I would love to see the last starting reasonably soon. You know, no rush, but around the 6 to 7 min mark, I would like to see that last started. But Dr. Fox is not going to go for any sort of gateway pressure. He's instead going for that Stargate right now. And, you know, Stargate, you have to take to robotics, of course, very quickly to not die to any sort of early Hydra Ling pressure. But you can get an Oracle out very quickly and deal some damage, get some map control with the Phoenixes. So, but it requires some pretty decent multitasking. And we'll see if Dark Lord Fox can actually keep up with that. But we do see that Big Retufu is starting to fall behind in the supply count right here. And I do feel like Dark Lord Fox might be the superior player in this matchup. Because look at the income, it's 45 harvesters to 26. And Big Retufu, he should be droning a lot more heavily right now. But he is not, unfortunately. He's got the +1/+1 being started though. But Dark Lord Fox is going to be finishing up his +1 right now. And there's the Robo. As I said, you have to drop that Robo very quickly. Just to get out the Colossi to hold off Hydra Ling stuff. Dr. Fox is choosing not to go for Oracles, instead going for Phoenix, which, you know, can kill Overlords with, get some map control, as I said, so it's still a decent choice. I always go for the Oracle when I go for that style, just because it's almost free damage. You can kill a Queen even with it, so. But yeah, Dark Lord Fox is looking to be the better player right here, but they're still on 2 bases, both of them, and usually as a Zerg player you get your 3rd base, I think around the 6-minute mark versus Protoss. Not a Zerg player myself, I've been playing mainly Protoss in my days, been playing random this season, so I think Big Retufu, my main tip to him is just to drone more. I think that's like kind of the main tip. The main thing everyone needs to improve on until you get to like Diamond is just drone a lot more. Because Zerg, as a Zerg player you need a lot of drones, so focus on that. Dark Lord Fox, I don't really know. I don't really know what you can do to improve. And, Big Retufu's got a lot of stuff out of the map that can get killed off by these Phoenixes. A lot of Overlords, actually. And Big Retufu is now supply blocked. So a bit unfortunate there for him. Now the Hydra list then is coming down, though. And this is, of course, this natural response to seeing Phoenix out in the air. Gotta get those Hydras up to deal with it, to get any sort of anti-air up. But, of course, the Colossi tech has already finished. Extended Thermal Lance is going to be on the way. No Colossus just yet, but as you all know, Colossi deal pretty nicely with Hydralisk. So Dark Lord Fox 1 step ahead once again. But I'm surprised it still hasn't secured the 3rd base. I think it's going out to do that right now. That's kind of, you get map control with the Phoenixes, then you can afford to take a 3rd base because you're a bit safe, bit safer. You know what's up on the map, and you can prepare for potential aggression from the Zerg player. But now Dark Lord Fox going out to secure that 3rd base, getting his Nexus up and 2 pylons in kind of weird positions, but not a huge deal. What Big Retufu has going for him though is the +2/+2 timing. He's got the double Evo chamber going, and he's working on those +2/+2 right now. While our Protoss player is still only on +1/+1, not working on any more upgrades. But I would still say our Protoss player is in the lead right now. It's ahead in armor supply, ahead in work supply, and it's just got the better, I think, composition overall. There is basically no army from a Zerg player, but he's got a nice creep spread going, and damn, that's actually pretty surprising to have that great creep spread. And this, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I don't think Big Retufu is in that high of a league, and it's pretty surprising to have that good creep spread when you're in a lower league. But now Big Retufu is working on those Hydralisk right now. But as I said earlier, Colossi absolutely wreck Hydralisk. So going for a pure Hydralisk composition is not going to be that great for him. Because currently there's 1 Colossi out on the map, Colossus, and the second one is going to be joining pretty soon. So we'll see how Big Retufu decides to play this one out moving forward here. Dark Lord Fox is up to 72 harvesters compared to the 46 of his opponent, so he should probably stop building probes. I know it's hard to do, but when you're up to 72 on 3 bases, that's kind of enough for 4 even. So just stop building probes right there. It's just gonna hinder your army. I think that's the word. Hinder your armor supply. So either way, 12 roaches now being produced, and I think Big Retufu realizes that pure Hydralisk isn't gonna work out, and it probably needs Vipers as well fairly soon. So oh, he drops the infestation bit just as I say that. So sick. Big Retoof and I are like connected on another level, you know what's up. More gateways coming from Dr. Fox, very nice. You need to be able to replenish your army super quickly with Protoss, because that's kind of your strength with the entire warp gate thing going on. Yeah, this game has been kind of slow. Both of these players have been sitting comfortably in their own bases, just macroing up. And I expect Dr. Fox to just go for some kind of killing push. And it's up to Big Retoof for whether or not he can hold it off. So we'll see. Dr. Fox is going for that Templar Archives right now, which means that he's probably expecting Corruptors or Vipers to compete with his Colossi. So he wants to take the Templar Archives pretty soon to get feedbacks and storms off instead. He's very high on the Zealot count, by the way, and he hasn't got charged, so that could turn out pretty good for our Zerg player if the force fields are not on point. Finally, Big Retoof is going out to take a third base, but this is way too late compared to our Protoss player. The income right now is 2200 to 1200, so our Protoss player is ahead by roughly 1000 minerals per minute. Now Dr. Fox is actually maxed out right now, so he could technically be going for a push fairly soon. But instead is sending out a hit squad of Zealots, all getting spotted by Big Retoof right now. I think he's gonna go for these backdoor rocks and then, try to rally in units from there. Nope. Let's go for frontal assault with Zealots. I don't know what this is all about. I have no idea. Perhaps he messed up the rally. Either way, charge is finally being started and the high Templars are coming in. Perhaps he just wanted to throw away some useless supply. We could have at least gone for the backdoor rocks to try to deal some damage. And now Arcos are going to be utilized. He's not going to go for Storm this time. He's going for Arcos instead, which I don't know. I like Side Storm, but Arcos are very good. There's every single Zerg unit out there, so I'm not going to complain either way. Now Big Retoof has finished the third base, but he still hasn't got any drones over there, which is a bit sad. He's up to 44 harvested right now, which is alright for 2 bases, but he needs to go up to at least 65 when you want to go to 3 bases. So Big Retoof is not in a good spot right now. He's got the +2/+2, he's got the Muscular Augments, the Grooved Spines, all that good stuff. Now finishing Enduring Locust as well. So, but his armor supply is just too small. Abysmal, is that a word? I think that's a word. His army is abysmal compared to the one of Dark Lord Fox. I don't know if you can say that. The Americans are probably going to correct me either way. But Big Retoof is now going for the backdoor rocks of... Nope, he's not. He's actually going for frontal assault once again. Is it? Oh shit, what happened? Is it? Yes, it is. But it's 162 supply to a maxed out Protoss. And there are a lot of Colossus here. This is going to be a complete slaughter. Nothing else Outplay can do. Time War coming down. Misplaced, but, working out decently either way. Now Big Retoof is dropped to 130 supply to the 190 of our Protoss player. And our Protoss player, he knows this. He's just going to push forward here, I think, end the game fairly soon. He's getting a 4th base at the same time, so... Dark Lord Fox, just a stronger play in general during this entire game. Just, he made more harvesters and utilized his money a bit better, I think. So Dark Lord Fox now moving forward. He hasn't got any additional proxy pylons out on the map, so it's going to take him a while to reinforce this army. But it's 94 supply to 178. Dark Lord Fox just moving in here. He's behind in the upgrades barely, but it's not going to be enough for Big Retoof to be ahead in the upgrades here. Colossi just dealing too much damage. 12 kills on that one, 1 on that one, 4, 7, 8, 11. They just got a lot of kills, alright, so. Big Retoof 61 supply to 172. Drones are starting to fall. 4 have fallen so far. And yeah, this is not looking good for him whatsoever. He's trying to reposition his Swarm Host, but 2 Swarm Hosts isn't gonna cut it, unfortunately. The Overload Party here. You see how these health bars are in the way? That's a lot nicer, right? So gonna fix that too the next game, but Big Retoof, there's nothing you can do. He's producing 3 Hydralisks. He's got this 3rd base that's barely mining as well. I don't know why he is still in this game. There we go, there's the GG with his smiley face, so nice to see. But either way, Palantir takes the first game, so it's going to be 1-0 in this series. I I just got sent these replays. I don't know which one is the first one, the second one, or the third one. I have no idea. So I started off with a replay on Expedition Lost. I don't know if this is the first, you know, the second, third, fourth game, whatever. I don't know what it is. But either way, official first game. Hope everyone enjoyed. I'll get the second game up as soon as possible, but it might take a while. So bear with me on that one. Okay, bye-bye.